Hey guys, JP Hoffman here, coming to you from the Rawhide Saloon here at Shiloh Ranch. Today I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the wildfire situation. And again, we will never talk about anything here, or I won't, that we cannot prove. So during this video, you're going to see some things flash up that are educational. But today we want to talk about the wildfires. And I can really talk about it because I do commercials for the Bureau of Land Management, especially on their wildfire side. And so having done that, they have lost some lives of their own people, as well as some innocent people, and then not to count the hundreds of millions of dollars of damage to structures and uprooted lives due to the wildfires this year. And as we know, over the last few years, it's just been horrible. This year has been so bad, and people, that may not be in the know may not understand why, and it's because we've had so much rain and snow melt and all that in the wintertime that came down, and it created a lot of fuel, aka forage, aka weeds, grass, trees, all those things. We had such an abundance this year that it created more fuel to burn when these fires break out. And so what's ironic is the firefighters are from Bureau of Land Management, and guess who else is managed by BLM? You guys know why we're here, right? Our favorite friends, our American wild mustangs, are also part of Bureau of Land Management's purview and under their care, even though they belong to us, the American people. So what's ironic about this is that the Mustangs were doing an unprecedented number this year that we haven't done ever into the foreseeable future. I'm going to do a longer video on why that is and how the ranchers are being blamed and why that's placing the blame in the wrong spot. And I'll give you a little teaser. Do you feel like when you're making incredible fake meat at your favorite burger places and with the war on cows and all this kind of stuff, do you honestly believe ranchers are leasing more land from the Bureau of Land Management? Or do you think they're letting their other leases expire and leasing less? What makes more sense to you? They're easy to blame, right? Because they have no voice, because it's people like me and you that are out here. They don't have big corporations behind them for the most part. And so they don't have a big voice to defend themselves in that. I digress for this video. The horses make a natural, they eat the forage, and they create what's called defensive space in the fire world, right? So the defensive space means that you have an open area of less fuel, which gives the firefighters a chance to actually stop the fires before they can cause devastating results. So in reality, we're sitting here rounding up these wild horses to an unprecedented number, and at the same time, the wildfires are creating devastation in which the wildfires could have been mitigated and contained a lot earlier if wild horses were in those areas taking down that forage. I just wanted to give you that food for thought, being managed by the same agency. So it's quite ironic, but I want to start exposing this kind of stuff, and I want to start talking sense, because the answer isn't for us to just get online or get on the Mustang Hub and start complaining about the roundup. You got to do something. You got to be strategic. You got to beat them at their own game, and so that's what we're going to do. And we're going to start talking about those ideas. We're going to start talking about the real culprits of why they want this land taken away from us, and especially from them, these wild Mustangs who don't have a voice. And why in the world would you not curb or stem the gathers and or roundups this year when you had an unprecedented number of forage on the land? Go take a look for yourself. If you're close enough and you know where your wild horse herds are, go look at them. Tell me if they don't look the fattest and healthiest they've ever looked this year. So keep those things in mind, be smart, and it is a hugely or wildly emotional issue. I get that way myself, guys, but we've got to be smart about how we fight this. We cannot be emotional about it. This video is a little bit longer than the videos that I usually post, and we're going to go into some more depth if you're interested, and if you're interested in fighting and learning more and learning what you can do. We'll do that, so you can go over to our YouTube channel for some of the longer versions where I will go into some more details. But other than that, we just definitely wanted to talk about the ironic nature of the wildfires and the wild mustangs. That's what we wanted to talk to you today about.